Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video will be about how to get better aim in Apex Legends. This is a personal guide and it may or may not help at all. So first thing you guys want to do is try to get a high high sensitivity. Don't get a high ADS because ADS is better to be slow, especially at those close ranges and long ranges. I would usually run around a 6 and then a 4. Just because it's very well for, in case you get someone right behind you, you need to turn around. It's very good. Now, I use bumper jumper. If you don't know what that is, it should be called bumper jumper. But I use the one below that that's like tactical bumper jumper from Black Ops 4. If any of you guys have actually watched my other video, you guys know how to get better at Black Ops 4. You know what that is, and it switches your melee button to your crouch button, and it changes your jump button to the heal button, which is A. This is a very good class for slide jumping and being able to jump around, jump shot. It's very good at crouch shooting. That is a huge need in this game, and that's kind of like one of the main things right there that I really do suggest you guys try out. It's not hard to get used to. Just remember LB and right joystick down is crouch and jump. Once you get used to that, you basically gone your first step to getting better. You don't have to try it, guys. I'm just letting you know, it's personal opinion. You can try all the other tips I give. Another tip is try staying close range. Staying long range is very consequenting thing, I guess you could say. No, it's not right. It's very inconvenient because if you get into those close range fights and you have, let's say, a sniper like a Kravar and then an R301, it's very inconvenient. So I would run mid range with like a Hemlock and then a Wingman or a Mastiff. I try to stay away from the Peacekeeper, guys. The Peacekeeper is overrated, I think. I think anyone who used it thinks it's great. But when you lose a fight, you just don't want to use it because, I've been hitting 10 damage 10 damage body shots at close range with it, and I've just been kind of getting sick of it. I've been losing fights because of complete nonsense. So ever since I've started using Wingman and Hemlock on single fire, oh my god, it's a dream, guys. I really do suggest trying it. Super good. Super smooth. And really do suggest trying it out, guys. So staying close range, mid range, or close range. If you know you can snipe, go ahead and snipe. It's all personal opinion yet. But every game I've not gone long range, I've usually ended up getting high kill games, and I don't really have to worry about late circle, me and running out of ammo, my close range gun. So so these are the guns I suggest using if you stay close range. I would use, my loadout to be a Wingman, Spitfire, Devotion. So my primary is a Wingman. My secondary will be a Devotion, Spitfire, R301, R99, Flatline, Hemlock. Or I would run as my primary a Peacekeeper, which I try to stay away from, and if I do, I would end up going Mastiff and then having a Flotto. Just a great gun, and I think it would help a lot to know like what guns to use and what guns not to use. So that's one of my that's my third tip. If you guys want to know how to communicate with people in game, you go to your thing, enable, and then click enable text and audio voice chat. It will pop up with a button in the bottom left thing saying to hold L, hold scoreboard button for most COD, scoreboard button. If you click that, hold it down, it'll bring up a text box where you could type in something. Type it in, and it will go through a robotic voice basically saying, whatever you want to say to a player. Like, let's say they're in party. No matter what, they'll be able to hear it. You can use it to troll, spam, I don't know, just a letter, spam a bunch of words. They'll say most words, and there's very few prohibited words that will actually not say. So if you guys want to go ahead and start trolling, go ahead. The next step is try to try not to peg. If you don't know what that is, that's when you basically push your joysticks all the way forward and it hits the edge. That's what they call pegging. Don't do that. Because if you peg, you can lose stability. You don't want to lose stability. If you lose, because then you're gonna like over aim, overshoot. You do that, then you're dead. Now, this one's I seem kind of important, is to find your main. Find your main character. Every character plays different. Every character feels different. Like if you use Bloodhound, you'd be the type of person who carries close range. Because Bloodhound is just such a good close quarter combat character. Let's say you have a Bangalore on your team and the players are smoking late circle, and you can't find them, and you want cover. All you have to do is activate your ultimate, and you can see straight through the smoke. Hunt them down. Not only that, it gives you like a 1.4 times speed boost, I think, maybe 2 times. It definitely makes you way faster. Allows you to cover that ground, and it's very good depending on how you use it. I would use it as a rushing, aggressive character. But everyone plays differently. Or you use Bangalore. Bangalore's kind of that tactical retreat. Or rush. Because let's say you're getting shot at and you're rushing a team, it gives you that speed boost. Activate your smokes right in front of you. Have Bloodhound go in, do his work, and then you guys kind of both like tag team rush. It's very good setup. Stay close range with Bangalore. Now Rafe. Rafe's very well if you use a wingman, shotgun, or a Spitfire. Very good to use those with her because you can just run in, do as much damage as possible, and just retreat, and then fall back using your phase ability when you get low. You gotta play it smart. Gibraltar, I don't really use him, but I do know he's decent at mid-range. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's decent at close range, mid-range. So run an AR with him, or run a shotgun with him, because that shield kind of really helpful for those shotguns, not doing like 100 damage each. It's very helpful. Okay, so with those things out of the way, so what you want to do now is practice with your sensitivity. You just want to practice. You want to get used to it. You want to constantly try to aim for the body. Headshots are you only start going for headshots once you know you can hit body shots accurately. Now, this game is very hard to see long range without a optic or a scope. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to see because I am like 30/30 vision and I have to wear glasses. So, I mean, it's hard for me to see. And I honestly, if you guys need, you guys can go long range. You can go close range with a HCOG. With the wingman, the shotgun, the Spitfire, the Devotion, the new weapon especially. HCOGs, 1 scopes or 2 scopes are great. Don't go to 3x, don't go to 4x, 2x. With those, go with the 1x. It's a very simple sight, and it's a simple body shot, very good headshot gun sight. It's very nice, very simple. That's all I'm gonna say. Now once you get your sensitivity, if you want, you can start changing it up more, get faster at your reaction time. Can be vital. You don't need it though, as long as you're able to turn around fast enough before that enemy can completely wipe you in 2 shots or 3 shots, you're good. Now slow down when you're in a gun, like when you're sniping. Here's my sniping tips. Slow down when you're sniping. Look at the scope, because the scope usually is a rangefinder on it. It'll tell you how far it is. Then line it up. Take it slow, because you're not going to hit anything if you rush a shot. Alright. One thing I'll notice is that people always miss their shots at close range because they have a sight over sighting it, because they have, let's say, you're using a wingman and you're using a 2H cog at very close range. There's a situation where you have to figure out on your own whether it's good enough range. So, and my fix to it is HCOG one-time scopes on wingman, Peacekeeper, the Havoc, the new weapon especially, the Hemlock, R301, and R99. Those are the guns I would recommend at a one-type scope at close range. Or the Spitfire or Devotion, both of them work. So also sights kind of help a lot too in this situation, because you don't want to oversight and you don't want to undersight. Now guys, there's another strat I need to tell about. It's about how to b-hop. So I don't have any gameplay. Of it, but what you want to have to do is go to your settings, go to controls, make sure you have your thing on bumper jumper or bumper jumper tactical, which should be either below it or the second one below it, evolved. I don't remember which one. You'll see B button as your melee and crouch button as your joystick. But I would just do bumper jumper if you want to. So what the B hopping does is it allows you to get a faster heal. Like you can heal a lot faster. And then make sure you could have a toggle. Make sure you have hold for sliding. Make sure you have crouching slide, hold. Yeah, slide as crouch as hold, because you can just hold it down and jump. So when you do that, you just hold down your crouch button and just keep jumping back to back to back. And whenever you get to your third jump or wherever you're about to go, then activate your heals. Then while you do that, you continue to do the jumping, and it'll give you a little bit of a boost. And if not, you could use this to get out actually into some cover. When you use, I usually just recommend using the Peacekeeper, as I've honestly been getting screwed over by it. The last few games I've played using it have been terrible. I mean, at close range, at a full body shot, it does like 20 damage for some reason at close range. But then when you change it to range, all of a sudden it's doing like 100 damage. I really disregard using it, guys, because unless you guys really like that gun, don't use it, because it's gonna get nerfed. Also, I have another thing I want to point out is the wingman is not overpowered. The wingman compared to Titanfall 1 and 2 is actually way underpowered. Because in Titanfall 2 and 1, you were one-shotting with that gun. Headshotting and one-shotting. So I do not suggest shitting on the wingman, because you get 2 times more health in this game, than you get in that game. And not only that, the wingman does half less damage. Also, guys, disclaimer, none of this will most of this may or may not work. This is all a personal opinion or personal guide. This is what I use, this is how I play. Like I said, I will suggest you guys use a alternate account so you guys don't mess your stats up if you guys care about those. I don't know. Like this game. I don't even really know what this game has stats in it. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want a better video, maybe actual guide in it, please leave a like, comment that. Comment. You don't have to, but it'd be interesting to talk to you guys. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.